Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Creeper today on, well, Path of Titans. And today we're doing the Novia mod review. This thing looks like it's a pretty cool creature to have, and I do like it in some regards, even though it's a made up kind of creature thing. Yeah, it's made up. But it's still pretty cool. Today what we're going to be doing with it is looking at some of the attacks it got and also the skin, how much the skin is going to cost, like I've done in my last Path of Titans mod review. And also see the animation, some of its roars, and a bunch of a few other things too, the collectability, and a few other stuff of this pretty cool looking little creature. Though, it's not so little, it's actually a decent sized creature at that. First of all, we have to gather flowers. So what's up here, the running animation, as you can see, it looks like it's pretty cool at running. Pretty decent at that. It also, even though being fully grown, it still jumps. So that's actually pretty unique for it. Just so far, most of the other creatures that we know of so far that grows up doesn't get a jump animation. So far, the other three modded creatures don't get that. So yeah, we'll start collecting these flowers. It looks like it tries to like digs them up, so that's actually pretty cool. We're going to gather all the flowers so it's like really complete. So we don't have to worry about being on our server screen. But yeah, look at that collecting animation. And you keep on clicking it too. It just clicks them pretty quickly. Kind of looks like it's trying to dig a spot so it can lay down and stuff. Have a nice, comfortable spot to lay. But yeah, look at that. Just need to find one more flower. Can we collect it? And there we go. 30 runes. Now, I want to talk about the skins, too. Let's get to the skins. Nope. First of all, you have this plain Jane skin right here. I mean, it's pretty decent. It has a little bit of like a stripes through it. Like a leopard? Not leopard. Whatever way you want to say it. Then there's this skin, which is a little bit more lighter colored, which it costs 3,500 marks. Then you have this skin, which is a pretty much more of a lighter colored skin from like a desert, I guess you could say. It costs 3,500 marks. Then you have this one, which looks like more of a leopard print. At least I think it could be more of a leopard print. But it costs 3,500 marks as well. Then you have this nice dark color right here. That's a pretty cool looking dark. The belly is like a really like a dark gray or light black color. Then the body is more like a whole black color. Same with the head and stuff. Yeah, pretty fearsome. Then you have this one, which is a little bit of darkness into it, black, with a little bit of like a light gray. Looks like. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys how much this one costs. It costs 10,000 marks. I'm sure for that. But that's the most expensive one and so forth. Well, this one costs 7,500, which is the next expensive. So yeah. And then you have this one. Looks like a little bit of like a brown in between with white and a light gray, or that could be a light brown top of its head to its back, all the way to its tail, where it has a little bit of white. The white strip is starting to meet up at, and a little bit of like a light grayish looking color underneath its belly. But it costs 7,500 marks. Next one is a pretty cool looking one. It's a, well, it looks like a little bit of like a blue with black and light gray and all that mixed together. Costs 7,500 marks. Then you have this, which makes the dino or creature, the dragon, whatever you want to call this thing, albino, which costs 10,000 marks. Wow, that's expensive. Then you have this one, Which one I have? I think I like this one pretty much. It has like a yellowish, grayish color with a little bit of a black in it. I'm not sure. I don't remember how much this costs, but I think maybe 10,000 marks. I could be wrong about that. But that's a pretty decent, cool looking little bit of a color. And then you have this one, which is what's pretty interesting. The tail and the legs, both the front and the back legs, are basically like black, with a light brown, with a little bit of a gray, and a little bit of markings on its underneath its neck and frontal legs and back legs a little bit too. But costs around 3,500 marks to get this thing. Then you have the next one, which looks like a little bit of red with a black color to it, with a little bit of markings on it too. This costs 3,500 marks. It's pretty cool, nice looking color. And then the last one, this one looks more like a demon looking kind of creature, with the black, with the red, and the tail. Oh, that looks freaking cool. It looks like the tail is like a volcano that has the dried up lava, but also you can see the cracks into the lava. That's actually looks pretty freaking cool. The head, it looks nice too, with that red reddish color, I guess you could say. But it costs 7,500 marks to get that skin as well. So yeah, that's basically all these skins. Let's actually show you, sit down, and, or actually lay down. We'll show you what the lay down animation looks. That is a pretty nice little bit of a lay down animation, I gotta say. But actually, we'll show you guys how this thing eats too. And there's a carcass nearby, so I could show you guys how this thing completely eats. And all that. Now, so far, this thing does look pretty interesting, and it's a pretty nice looking creature to actually own if you want to have something that's not literally a dinosaur in a literally a dinosaur game. I mean, that depends on which way you want to look at and which way you want to play your game. I'm just doing this to show you what these mods look like and stuff like that, and all the animations. And if you guys want to pick them up, they're free, absolutely free to play, or free to play. I mean, free to get. That's what I meant to say. Free to get, not free to play, but free to get. Let's eat. Not that bad. I mean, it looks like, yeah, he is chewing off the meat, so that way he can get full and stuff. That's a pretty cool. Turning your head that way, huh? That's pretty unique. In some regards of way. And I don't remember if this thing takes any fall damage. It takes small bit of fall damage, but not massively fall damage. Let's get a drink. It just sticks its whole head right there in the water, as you can see. Yeah, it's slow drinking. That's a pretty decent animation. And then it shakes its head after it's done drinking. Nice. That's pretty cool animation. I gotta say, how it drinks. I mean, some dinosaurs might drink this way too, so yeah. But I like the idea that they add a pretty good bit of animations to this creature. But let's sit down real quick. This is the actual sit down animation, as you can see. I would show you that, but still pretty decent. Now the abilities, it gets 2 right here. You get a bite, causes medium damage. Then you get a ripping bite, which a bite attack that causes bleed. So basically, yeah, causes bleed. Then you have the claw swipe, which frontal swipe that causes medium damage. Then you have hyper carnivore, which means you can only eat meat. Food drain, much more slower. Then you have scavenger, which you can eat meat, carrion, and bones. Food and water drains faster. And then you have fisher, which means you can eat meat and fish, with moderated food drain. So basically, slower food and self drain, water drain. Then you have standard tide, standard stats with no positive or negative traits. Then you have streamlining, streamlined, increases swimming speed and turning decreases defense. So you lose your defense, but you gain swimming speed and turning speed. Thick scales increases defense and turning radius at the cost of speed, so you gain defense and turning radius, but you lose speed. And last but not least, the marathon runner increases max stamina at the cost of defense and turning radius. So basically, you gaining more speed or increasing your max stamina, but you're losing defense and your radius, turning radius with that skill. You have a jumping attack, then you have a launching attack, and then you have this dive, which the creature could, when you're in water, you could actually dive underwater. Increases swimming speed and oxygen. Gain ability to dive underwater. We'll try that after we're done. Then you get the tail attack, and attack that causes like damage. And then you have paddle, increases swimming speed and swimming turning radius and oxygen as well. But let's show you some of these attack moves, what the creature can do. I'll show you. Sorry for that. But there's the normal attack one. There's the bleed. And then here's the crawl attack. The leap. And here's the tail wipe. And we have to lay down, or actually go to sleep, to show you the other abilities that it gets. None there. We'll pick this one, confirm. And we'll pick that and confirm, and then we'll go into the water as well. We'll show you this. That's a pretty cool leap attack. You can tell he has a little bit of a cooldown on these attacks. But we'll show you the other one in the water. Can we dive? There we go. There. It actually swims pretty much quicker than what the other dinosaurs would do that could walk on land. So basically, you could say that this could be another ocean type of aqua dino. And going up is with X. Looks like it kind of jumps out of the water just a little bit. But yeah. Oh. But let's show you some of the other animations of the roars and stuff. Let's show you this one. Terrifying. Show you the heart. That's pretty decent. Okay. Ah, yes. This one. Crawl. Ah, it looks like it licks its feet. That's a breakaway image right there. I like that one. It licks its feet. Nice. Make sure it stays clean. What the flip? Huh. That's the shake animation? That's a very cool shake animation. Oh, it's stretching. We want to stretch and stuff. And this is to call friends. Let's do it again because I was talking. And there we go. That's nothing. But let's look at the shake. But actually, let's see about this. Looks like it's trying to capture something with its giant claws and stuff like that. But let's right back down and hmm, you don't want to go to sleep? I must have double clicked it by accident. But let's put this back on, and at least this back on as well. Unless it didn't say my tail attack. Oh well. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? To be honest here, guys, let's get rid of the hub. Um, I think this creature is a pretty nice creature to have. I mean, if you want something that didn't really exist back in the day, or when the dinosaurs did exist, this is a pretty nice dragon type of thing that you could get your hand on. It's a pretty nice mod. It has pretty cool animations, and yeah, I'd say it's a decent mod to pick up if you want to have a mod to play with in your world, either mess around in single player or maybe play on a server, stuff like that. But yet, I think it's one that could be picked up and could be a decent one to play around with as well. We're definitely going to be doing a solo series with this creature, along with each of the mother creatures that you've seen so far. So that'll be coming more in the future on the channel, along with all the creatures that are already in the game too. So there's a lot of things that's gonna be planned on doing and be going on there, guys. And I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.